Science is everywhere. It's in the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and even the way we think. But what exactly is science? Put simply, science is the study of the natural world around us. Scientists use their knowledge of math, chemistry, physics, and other sciences to develop new technologies that make our lives easier. They also use science to learn more about the universe and our place in it. Science is an important part of our lives. It helps us understand the world around us and solve problems. It also helps us make decisions about how to live our lives. Now, let's look at some branches of science. Science is a vast field, and there are many different branches of science. Here are just a few of them. Computer science is the study of computers and their programs. It's a relatively new field, but it's growing rapidly. Computer scientists develop new ways to store and process information. They also create new algorithms and software that make computers run more efficiently. They work in a variety of settings, including tech companies, government agencies, and universities. If you like solving problems with code, then computer science might be for you. Another branch of science is engineering. Engineers use the principles of science to design and build new things. They work in a variety of fields, including civil engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. Civil engineers design and oversee the construction of buildings, roads, and bridges. Electrical engineers develop new electronic devices and systems. Mechanical engineers design and develop new machines and products. If you like solving problems with your hands, then engineering might be for you. Next is biology. Biologists study living things from cells to ecosystems. They work in a variety of settings, including hospitals, universities, and environmental consulting firms. Biologists often specialize in one area of biology, such as genetics or ecology. Geneticists study how genes work and how they're transmitted. Ecologists study the interactions between organisms and their environment. If you like working with animals or plants, then biology might be for you. Another branch of science is medicine. Doctors diagnose and treat illnesses and injuries. They work in a variety of settings, including hospitals, clinics, and private practices. Doctors often specialize in one area of medicine, such as cardiology or pediatrics. Cardiologists specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of diseases of the heart and blood vessels. Pediatricians specialize in the care of children. If you like helping people, then medicine might be for you. The next branch of science is psychology. Psychologists study the mind and human behavior. They work in a variety of settings, including universities, government agencies, and private practices. Psychologists often specialize in one area of psychology, such as clinical psychology or social psychology. Clinical psychologists diagnose and treat mental disorders. Social psychologists study how people think about, influence, and relate to one another. If you like understanding human behavior, then psychology might be for you. The next branch of science is geology. Geologists study the Earth and its processes. They work in a variety of settings, including government agencies, mining companies, and environmental consulting firms. Geologists often specialize in one area of geology, such as mineralogy or sedimentology. Mineralogists study the origin, structure, and properties of minerals. Sedimentologists study the formation and transportation of sediments. If you like working outdoors, then geology might be for you. Another branch of science is chemistry. Chemists study the composition, properties, and reactions of matter. They work in a variety of settings, including chemical companies, pharmaceutical companies, and government agencies. Chemists often specialize in one area of chemistry, such as organic chemistry or biochemistry. Organic chemists study the synthesis and properties of carbon-containing compounds. Biochemists study the chemical processes that occur in living things. If you like working in a lab, then chemistry might be for you. The next branch of science is physics. Physicists study the fundamental laws of the universe. They work in a variety of settings, including universities, government laboratories, and private companies. If you like looking up at the stars, then astronomy might be for you. The next branch of science is environmental science. Environmental scientists study the interactions between organisms and their environment. They work in a variety of settings, including government agencies, environmental consulting firms, and universities. Environmental scientists often specialize in one area of environmental science, such as ecology or conservation biology. Ecologists study the relationships between organisms and their environment. Conservation biologists work to protect endangered species and their habitats. If you like working outdoors and making a difference in the world, then environmental science might be for you. The next branch of science is economics. Economists study how people make decisions in the face of scarcity. They work in a variety of settings, including government agencies, financial institutions, and consulting firms. Economists often specialize in one area of economics, such as macroeconomics or microeconomics. Macroeconomists study the economy of an entire nation or region. Microeconomists study the economic behavior of individual consumers and firms. If you like math and problem solving, then economics might be for you. The next branch of science is mathematics. Mathematicians study patterns, shapes, and numbers. They work in a variety of settings, including universities, government agencies, and private companies. Mathematicians often specialize in one area of mathematics, such as algebra or geometry. Algebraists study the properties of algebraic structures. Geometers study the properties of shapes and their relationships. If you like solving puzzles, then mathematics might be for you. These are just a few of the many branches of science. There are also many interdisciplinary fields that combine two or more branches of science. For example, biophysics is the study of the physical processes that occur in living things. Geophysics is the study of the physical properties of the Earth, and neuroscience is the study of the nervous system. Science is constantly evolving, and there are new discoveries being made all the time. This is because the scientific method is always being refined, and scientists are constantly pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. The scientific method is a systematic way of solving problems and answering questions about the natural world. It starts with making an observation, then asking a question, forming a hypothesis, conducting experiments, analyzing data, and finally drawing a conclusion. This is a simple and effective way to investigate the world around us, and it has led to many of the scientific breakthroughs that have improved our lives. So, what do you think? Which branch of science is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you can keep learning with us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.